We are going to have soon the next US presidential elections. I think it's really important just to understand how it works. We are often in the US. You're given two choices, and the two choices are actually financed by the same globalist elites. So the idea is to give you an illusion of freedom of choice, but those candidates have been pre-selected. So I think it is extremely important just to understand how they do it. What you are going to have very often is someone that is going to come up and is going to say, well, I'm anti-establishment. And the idea is that you might think that this person is going to change something. He's going to come up with some ideas, some proposals, some revolutionary moves that actually are going to make you think that things will change, that this is going to make the real difference, the difference that people are desperate, they're waiting to happen in the US. But one thing that people need to be extremely attentive to is that this control opposition. It comes from the establishment, and they are going to give you an illusion that this could change, and they are anti-establishment. But in reality, you need to look at the background, where they come from, who funded them, how they were put in that position, their history. And also one thing which is really important is that, are they given exposure? The single fact that they are being given exposure in some mainstream media makes you think that this might be controlled opposition. I'm going to give you an example. Cornel West. Cornel West is very respectable. He's been working for the interest of African American in the US. Probably he's done some good job, some good things. But in reality, when you look at why is he in politics and he's a presidential candidate, he's actually a pawn for Biden, and he's going to work exclusively against Trump. Trump, right? Who is Trump? Trump, is he the 1% or is he the 99%? He was elected in 2016. Did he change anything? He didn't change anything. Might be different, yeah, maybe in some ways. He might be able maybe to stop the war in Ukraine. Yeah, why not? Why not? But in reality, he's working for the same globalist elites. Superficially, yes, some changes. But ultimately, people need to be very careful about the control opposition. Control opposition are a sheep, a wolf in the skin of a sheep. When you look at the sheep, you think, well, it's okay, you know. Remember Obama. Obama came into power. They had groomed him, you know. They had prepared him. Actually, he was anti-war. He was anti-Iraqi war. And he actually, what he did was to tell people what they wanted to hear. He was elected, and then he was the worst one. He was exactly the establishment. Now you have Kennedy. Kennedy the same. Kennedy, is he the 99%, the people from lower classes, or is it the 1%? Kennedy, he comes from a very rich family. I think his net worth is probably around the $50 million. Now he's coming with lots of good things, lots of good things. But again, he's given exposure, and he's telling us what we want to hear. So keep in mind one thing, it's how much exposure those people are being given. Even Tucker Carlson, the same. We need to be skeptical because we've been lied over and over and over. In reality, the real opposition, the opposition that is representing the 99%, that actually wants to unite the 99%, because it's a fight between lower classes and the elites. The person that will unite those 99% against the elites and will bring actually the class consciousness to people. Because the idea is to divide people from left and right. That's the only way you can control the game, when you are the 1%. If you bring this class consciousness and people unite, black and white unite, People over identity issues unite. They just realize, well, you know what, we have a common goal. It's us, 99%, against the 1%. That candidate will not be given exposure because it's dangerous to the system. So we need to be really careful and very skeptical. My opinion, whoever is the real anti-establishment will be cancelled. I've come across a candidate that I will actually interview these days, Dr. Shiva. Is going to be on the 26th of September, 10 p.m., Beijing time. And he seems to be cancelled everywhere. He's being cancelled also in Twitter, on Facebook, absolutely everywhere. He has a YouTube channel, very large YouTube channel, probably half a million people actually following his channel. But he's being shadow banned. So I will listen to him. He has a very interesting story to tell us. And I will challenge him, really, about what is he going to do to change the system. Because ultimately, it's about changing the rules of the game. The rules of the game were written by the elites. If you write the rules of the games, you actually control the outcome. So it's about groundwork. The 99% unite, change the rules of the game. It's about a revolution. And hopefully that revolution would not be violent. So I will interview him, and actually I hope I will get some answers. But it seems like he's one of the very few that can change things. So I'm looking forward, and I'd like you to share, like and share those videos, and support me if you can. But most important, just keep staying informed, really, and keep being very skeptical. What will happen in the US in the presidential elections could actually change things in geopolitics. Hopefully we get a candidate more rational that actually will stop this madness that is actually leading us towards World War III.